Contenders. I'm your host, Young. Well, it's already August, and that means vacation season has begun for earnest in Korea. Now, that means many of you are planning trips to the mountains or to the beach, and maybe the traffic will be very bad, but I hope you have a good time nonetheless. Now, if you haven't gone off yet, well, thank you for joining us. We'll have an hour of fun here on the Contenders. Let's welcome today's players. The Seungmin team, Seungju and Young. You are a married couple. You have a 7-month-old named Seungmin, and that's why you called yourselves Seungmin. Now, what kind of special memories are you here to make?
We want to make a good memory for before we go to abroad for our grade study. So it'll be a good chance to be shown up at this show.
Where are you going to go?
We're going to Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Wow, it's a beautiful place. I hope you have fun, and I hope you have fun on our show today. Thank you for joining us. And now the buddy team is your opponent today, Lee Jae-bok and An Mi-young. And of course, you guys are not a couple, just friends. How did you come to be partners for this show?
Actually, we took the same English class at university, and I found that his English is better than I, so that's why I chose him for my partner.
Wow. Partner for skill. And since you guys aren't a couple, well, what will happen if you win tickets?
I will sell him the ticket.
You will sell him the tickets. Wow. Okay. Any specific ticket you want to buy?
Jeju Island.
Jeju Island. Okay, all right. Well, good luck to you today. Let's begin the quiz. Now, in our first section, I'll be giving you 10 multiple choice questions, 10 points each, and I'll give you 5 seconds to answer. If you get all 10 questions correct, I'll give you 50 bonus points. Of course, if you get a question wrong, then we'll stop and you'll get the points up to that point. And if you're not sure about a certain question, then you can call out chance and we'll take away 2 of the incorrect choices. So, Seungmin team, please choose Q, U, I, or Z.
We'll choose Q.
Okay, we'll go with Q, number 1. Of the following, which is the unit for measuring earthquakes? 1 lux, 2 decibel, 3 ppm, 4 Richter.
Number 4, Richter.
Question 2. Of the following, which language did Bach, Freud, and Goethe all speak? 1 Russian, 2 Swedish, 3 French, 4 German.
Number 4, German.
Question 3. Of the following, which is not a sport that uses a goal in its game? 1 hockey, 2 handball, 3 baseball, 4 basketball.
Number 3, baseball.
And the Seungmin team, how are you finding the questions to be so far?
It's not really hard, but I think it's going to be hard from now on.
Well, we'll see what happens. And we are at question number 4, and you still haven't used chance. How many corners does a cube have? 1, 4, 2, 6, 3, 8, 4, 10.
Number 3, 8.
Question 5. Which of the following is not a movie Jodie Foster appeared in? 1 Panic Room, 2 Contact, 3 Taxi, 4 Anna and the King.
Number 4, Anna and the King.
Can we correct?
Can you correct the answer?
Sure, final answer?
Number 3, Taxi.
That was a quick save by your wife. Anna and the King was a movie that she appeared in. Of course, Taxi Driver might have been what you were thinking. That's what she was in. Are you thankful to your wife for having saved you?
Yes.
Okay, we want you to discuss your answer before you give it to us. Okay, and we go on to question 6. The Veda is the sacred scripture of which religion? 1 Buddhism, 2 Islam, 3 Hinduism, 4 atheism. Can use chance.
Yeah, we're gonna use chance.
Okay, you'll use chance. We'll take away 2 of the incorrect choices. And please make your final selection.
We think it's number 3, Hinduism.
Okay. Very good use of chance. Did you actually know which one it was after seeing the 2?
We expected that it was Hinduism, but we wanted to make sure.
Okay, very good. And we go to question 7. The average lifespan of the pink salmon is how many years? 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. We need your answer.
Number 3.
It was a good guess, but actually, the average lifespan is 2 years. And you've got 60 points on the board. Very good. And now we have the buddy team. You get to choose. Which question set would you like?
You.
Okay, we'll go with you. Question number 1. Generally, how many teeth does a baby have when it's born? 1, 4, 2, 1, 3, none, 4, 2.
Number 3.
Question 2. Of the following, which is not one of the 3 primary colors of light? 1 red, 2 yellow, 3 green, 4 blue.
Number 4.
It was a good guess actually, but the correct answer is yellow. You could have used chance. Okay, so buddy team, you end this section at 10 points, and Seungmin at 60. You're in the lead. Now, this next section tests you to see how well you work together. We give you a list from a pre-chosen category, 20 words, 100 seconds, and of course, you're not supposed to use the word or phrase to give to your partner. So, Seungmin, if you're prepared, please take your position. Seungmin, your category is Star Wars. Do you enjoy the movie a lot?
Oh, we sure did.
And what is your favorite?
My favorite is the 4th.
In the series?
Right. It's Star Wars.
The first one that was out, actually.
Right.
Okay. Well, did you practice a lot?
We practiced yesterday. We found out that it's a very huge subject that we can study.
Yeah, it's a vast amount of
It
information, but I'm sure you'll do fine. And so if you're ready, go.
The thing that all the Jedi can use.
Laser.
The power.
The Force.
J, the people who can use the Force.
Jedi.
A, the second one. Second episode, the subtitle.
Attack of the Clones.
Yeah. Luke and Anakin's last name.
Skywalker.
The director, G.
George Lucas.
The robot that is small and round head.
C-3PO?
No, the other one.
R2-D2.
Next. The guy who has the black mask and black suit.
Darth Vader.
The first one, the first one. Episode 1. The subtitle. P.
Phantom Menace.
The big fat guy.
Jabba the Hutt.
The planet that we were just talking about, the first
Naboo?
one. Right. The Han Solo's staring.
Harrison Ford.
The Han Solo's girlfriend.
Princess Leia.
Right. And L, the gun, I mean the knife that the Jedi use. Next. Prima Madonna.
Lightsaber.
Prima Madonna.
Seungmin, you did a very good job. You ended with lightsaber, which is what you passed on, and you also passed on the evil power which lures Darth Vader. It's the Sith, right? Okay, very good. You end the section with 180 points. And buddy team, if you're ready, please take your position. Your category you chose was favorite foods. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is ramen.
Oh, ramen.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a favorite brand?
농심.
And do you the 신라면, right?
Yeah,
and
right.
do you actually have a secret to making your ramen taste best?
Yeah, of course I do.
What is it?
Yeah, after I complete the normal ramen, and after that I printed some secret stuff.
What is it?
It's a real secret.
Oh,
Yes,
come
I can't
on,
tell
give
you.
us the secret.
No, no way.
All right, well, she wouldn't give it away. Okay, if you're ready?
Yes.
Okay, ready? Go.
Ice cream. Loteria. S.
Ice cream.
Pass. Children's favorite food round.
Pizza.
Yeah. Birthday.
Cake.
Pass. Not hamburger.
Sandwich.
Yeah, right. Pass. No, 맞는데? Pass. Acid rice from Japan.
Sushi.
McDonald's
Hamburger.
and Koreans' favorite meat.
불고기.
Right. Pass. Italian.
Pizza.
No.
Spaghetti.
The
Pasta.
inside wrapped flour, wrapped inside meat.
Lasagna.
No. Pass.
Pass.
What is the favorite? No, pass. Instant noodle.
Ramen.
The French bread.
Baguette.
Yeah. And India, yellow powder.
Curry.
Pasta with tomato sauce.
Spaghetti.
Pass. The cheese.
Mozzarella.
The dog.
Buddy, you did a good job. You ended up on fondue, which you dip. This is a Swiss food. And I think you had a little mix-up. Dim sum is actually like Chinese. You know, the little, it's like a wonton, right, with different foods inside. Very good. You end the section with 100 points, but Seungmin, you're ahead at 190. Now, this next section is where we test to see who will head on to the finals. Now, let's have Mr. Kim Jun-sung come out and help me with the questions. Jun-sung, thank you for joining us. What do you think of the game so far?
I think the buddy team had a tough break. I think they all knew the answer to the second question. And food actually proved to be a pretty hard category. And in this next question, there's, next section, I should say, there are 450 questions. We'll be providing more hints, so don't worry about it.
450 points?
Yeah, what did I say?
450 questions.
Sorry,
We have 15
450
questions.
points.
Yeah.
And so don't worry about it. There's a lot of points on the board.
Okay. And what exactly are the rules?
Okay, the rules for this is that this round is a round of 15 non-multiple choice questions. Each question is worth 30 points, and the first team that buzzes in can answer. Now, if the team cannot answer the question or gets the question wrong, the question will go over to the other team, and you will have 5 seconds to answer. And when both teams cannot answer the question, then we will give you a spelling hint.
Okay. And of course, please, since this is a buzzing game, you have to wait. If you know the answer, you buzz, you wait for me to call you, and then I will call your name, and then you will answer, and we'll credit you with the points. Okay? So if we're all clear, let's begin with question number 1.
Okay, question number 1, song. In the late 1960s, Canadian pop singer and songwriter Paul Anka wrote English words to the song Comme d'habitude by French composer Claude Francois. The resulting song, Blank, became the signature song for American crooner Frank Sinatra. What is the title of the song?
Seungmin.
My Way.
Good job, Seungmin team. Buddy, I want to encourage you. We have 14 questions left, and each question is worth 30 points, so you can make up, okay, and get into the lead. Now let's have the next question.
Next question, number 2, game. This originated either in India or in China early as 2356 BC, according to some sources, and was brought to Japan in about AD 500. It is played with 181 black and 180 white flat round stones.
Buddy?
Go.
Or we call it weichi or paduk in Korea. And it's good to see you on the board, Buddy. And let's go on.
Okay, next question is number 3, about a writer. The popular chanson La Femme Mort, which you can often hear in the fall, was composed by Joseph Cosma and written by this person. The ancient tradition of oral poetry led him to a highly popular form of song poems, which were collected in parole. This is the French poet who composed ballads of social hope and sentimental love. Who is he?
This is the French poet who composed ballads of social hope and sentimental love. Okay, if you're having a tough time, we'll give you a spelling hint now. Make a guess. We do not penalize for guesses. He is famous for the popular chanson. Buddy?
Pullover.
Close. Seungmin, you got 5 seconds. Buddy, that was a good guess. It's Jacques Prévert. And I think we've all heard of the man before, but it just didn't come to mind. And with that, let's go on to the next question.
Okay, next question, number 4, element. Recently in Korea, treatment for disc diseases using this element is receiving much attention. This method will also be introduced at the International Disc Seminar, which will be taking place this month in Seoul. We often hear of the blank warning, but this also has sterilizing properties too. What is this, which is also used in disinfection and liquid waste treatment?
Think blank warming. Buddy?
Global.
Good guess. Seungmin, it's your chance to guess. We'll give you 5 seconds. And now we'll give you a spelling hint. Make a guess. Buddy.
Ozone.
So it is not just harmful, but it can be helpful in some instances.
If you want to say your answer, even if it's wrong, say it loudly, because you're making me laugh because she's always so shy and she's clinging onto the guy. I don't know if you guys are couples or not, but say it loudly and say it with confidence.
Okay. And with that, we'll go on to the next question.
Okay, next question is number 5, about animal. Panthera onca is the 3 biggest of the cats, following the tiger and the lion, and is easily the biggest in the New World. It is also larger and more heavily built than leopards. What name from the Tupi language is given to this large spotted feline?
Seungmin.
Panda?
Buddy, you get to guess. 5 seconds. Okay, there is a sports car of the same name, and Buddy.
Jaguar.
And of course, that's a beautiful car. Won't you agree? Yeah? Yeah. And let's have the next question.
Okay, question number 6, geography. This 170,000 square mile sea is unique in that no rivers run into it. It is an inland sea between the Arabian Peninsula and northeastern Africa. What is the name of this sea that is kept from drying up by the constant inflow of water through the Straits of Bab el-Mandeb?
Think of where it is. This is between the Arabian Peninsula and northeastern Africa. Seungmin.
Red Sea?
And with that, Seungmin, you're increasing your lead. Buddy, you can still catch up. So we want to see you next on the board. And we'll have the next question, please.
Question number 7, space. This measures approximately 6 by 8 by 8 kilometers in size and consists mostly of ice and rock. It follows a regular elliptical orbit and last passed by the Earth in 1986 with its return schedule for 2061. It was named after a famous astronomer who predicted its return date. What is this comet?
Buddy.
Halley comet.
Very good, Buddy. You're catching up. And let's have the next question.
Question number 8, title. The award-winning program follows the antics and day-to-day tribulations of Monica, Chandler, Rachel, Joey, Ross, and Phoebe as they hang out and affect each other's lives.
Friends.
Everybody loves Friends, don't they?
Yeah, it's a fun show.
Yeah, I love it. It's great.
Let's have the next question now.
Question number 9, appliance. Recently, the use of this has become much more varied. There are now portable models, those used for storing cosmetics, and those used for the special storage of wine or side dishes.
Seungmin.
Refrigerators.
And recently in Korea, they have kimchi refrigerators.
And that's the latest fad, right? Everybody has one.
Everybody wants one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not the guys, but I mean the women.
Yeah. Well, some men, I'm sure, would like to have a kimchi refrigerator.
Do you have one?
Yes.
Oh,
But-
lucky you.
Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next question.
Okay, question number 10, culture. Recently in the US, this is becoming a larger part in social movements. In Manhattan in June, artists like Russell Simmons, Alicia Keys, and Tyga took part in a City Hall rally to protest cuts in education funding. Its elements include rap music, graffiti, art, and breakdancing. What is this?
This is a kind of music. Buddy.
Hip hop.
Do you have a favorite hip hop artist?
No, I don't like it.
Oh, really? You just knew. Okay, we'll go on to the next question.
Okay, question number 11, politics. This conference, which convened in Canada in June, had focus on terrorism in all of its aspects at this year's economic summit and had put Africa at the top of this year's agenda. The 7 nations and Russia, which are the members of this conference, are involved in current international politics, economic, and social issues. What is this?
Remember, the 7 nations and Russia. Buddy.
G7.
Good guess. Seungmin, 5 seconds. Seungmin?
OECD?
Okay, we'll give you a spelling hint, actually. We'll turn over the squares and show it to you. Buddy.
G8.
My very useful hint was group of 7 plus Russia. Okay, well, very good. And we'll go on to the next question.
Okay, question number 12, medicine. According to recent research, the century-old drug that relieves headaches and also
Seungmin.
Aspirin.
Actually, this very popular drug is very helpful because it helps to relieve headaches, helps to prevent heart attacks and strokes, and may cut the risk of developing lung cancer. That's the latest finding. Do you actually take daily aspirin?
No.
Neither do I. But
daily aspirin?
They
Some people
recommend
take it
small
daily?
doses
Really?
in order to help with these symptoms. Okay.
Okay.
We'll have the next question now.
Okay, question number 13, plant. The Japanese Sankei Sports reported that the Korean soccer team's strength for their they report
Seungmin.
Ginseng?
Good try. We'll actually finish the question, and the chance to answer goes over to the buddy team.
reported that the Korean soccer team's secret for their strength is in this. They reported that this injection was their #1 remedy for exhaustion relief. This is a plant grown for its strongly flavored bulbs that are used in cooking and medicine. What is this?
Buddy, 5 seconds. Buddy?
Garlic.
I was counting on you to get this answer since favorite foods was your category. And we'll go on to the next question, please.
Okay, 2 more questions, 30 points separating them. Question number 14, economy. The actual economic growth rate of Japan is predicted to be 0.0% this year, according to Japanese economy research centers. The research centers came up with such predictions because of this, which provokes endless decrease of consumer prices, which is continuing. In economics, this is reduced economic activity.
Seungmin.
Deflation.
That you've clinched the game, but we go on to the last question of this round.
Okay, question number 15, person. Recently, this person checked himself into a substance abuse and psychiatric hospital for a personal problem, his record label said. He is a 53-year-old Grammy-winning singer-songwriter whose hits include...
Seungmin?
Billy Joel.
Yes. Of course, he's famous for Piano Man, Just the Way You Are, Uptown Girl, and other songs. And Buddy, it was a very good attempt on your part. It was a very close game for much of the game. It was very good to have you. And now, Seungmin, actually, you are ahead, and you're ahead by 400 versus 310, and you head on to the final round. Congratulations. Now, Buddy team, well, you gave a good try. Do you have any last words for the people who are watching you on screen today?
We did our best, so no regret.
Okay, very good. Thank you for joining us. And Seungmin, so how do you feel about going against the first-time winners last week?
It's going to be very tough, but I think we're going to try our best.
Okay, we'll see you in the final round, and we will be right back. Team, and let's welcome the Turtles team going for their second win. Welcome back onto our stage, Turtles team, Lee Hyun-woo and Chung Young-hwan. What did your friends say of your last win?
They're very grateful.
For giving them the tickets to Jeju Island.
Sure.
And what will happen if you win again?
We'll first try to get to the third round and think about it then.
Do you think you might change your mind about giving away tickets if you go to Europe?
If the prize gets big enough.
And of course, you know, we've had many different combinations go to the 7th. We've had one couple and one couple of females, and now this is the first 2 men who may be going for the 7th win in a row. How does this make you feel?
We'll try our best to get to the next round first and then think about that later.
Okay, well, good luck to you. And let's begin our final round. Now, in this section, we'll be giving you 5 categories, 5 questions each, with 10 to 50 points per question. If you get a question correct, then you can choose the next question. And of course, if you get it wrong, then the chance to answer goes over to the other team. Now, what are today's categories, Jun-sung?
Okay, today's categories are It's Delicious, in capitals, Energy, Musically Yours, and Eureka.
All fun categories, but I get to choose the first question. I'll go with It's Delicious for 10 points. The following all describe what? It probably originated in China around 2000 BC. It was first made in Italy in the 17th century. It is made of milk, cream, sugar, and flavoring, and it's a popular frozen food. Seungmin.
Ice cream.
And Seungmin, you're on the board, and you get to choose the next question.
It's delicious for 20 points.
Okay, it's delicious for 20 points. This food accompanies most Mexican dishes. They can be used to scoop up sauced or stewed dishes and are sometimes cut into pieces and fried crisp for different uses. Turtles.
Taco?
Good guess, but I'll finish the question and the chance to answer goes over to the Seungmin team. As tacos, they are folded around a filling of meat, beans, or cheese and a piquant sauce. This is a round, thin, flat bread of Mexico made from unleavened cornmeal. Seungmin.
Tortillas.
And it's usually made of cornmeal, but sometimes more rarely wheat flour. And of course, it's used for enchiladas, burritos, quesadillas, and other Mexican foods. And Seungmin, you get to choose again.
Another is delicious for 30 points.
It's delicious for 30 points. The following is the most common cooking method of this. First, take the flesh of this and boil it in white wine. In each empty shell, place a little of butter. Then push a cooked this into the shell. Fill the remaining space in the shell completely and smoothly with butter. Usually, Seungmin.
Turkey?
Okay, the chance to answer goes over to the Turtles team, and I'll finish the question. Usually 5 grams are used for a shell. Put in the oven just enough time needed to melt the butter. Serve immediately in special plates with indentations. These are usually picked with a special little fork. What is this? One of the famous dishes of France. Turtles, I'll give you 5 seconds to guess. Turtles.
Escargot or snail?
And of course, in Pretty Woman, it was a very big scene where Julia Roberts flips her little snail over her shoulder. And Turtles, you get to choose.
Let's go with it's delicious for 40 points.
Okay, it's delicious for 40 points. This is how you prepare this dish. First, you place the cut up radish and boiled meat at the bottom of the pot, and then you put in seasoned meat, sea cucumber, and abalone. Then you add mushrooms, carrots, and egg, followed by garnish such as ginkgo nuts, walnuts, sliced pepper, and more. Then you pour in the bean paste soup and boil it on top of a portable charcoal fire. The name of this dish is taken from the distinctive bowl it is served in. What is this, which is a traditional dish of Korea? It is named for the bowl. This is a Korean dish, obviously. It's like a soup, it's wet, and it's placed on your table to cook warm. Now, let's think. Seungmin.
신설로.
And Seungmin, have you ever made 신설로?
Actually, at school once.
Yeah, it's very difficult. It takes a long time, right? Seungmin, you get to choose.
It's delicious for 50.
Okay, it's delicious for 50 points. The origins of this stew have been traced to the 9th century, to stews eaten by Magyar shepherds. They prepared a portable stock of food by slowly cooking cut-up meats with onions and other flavorings until the liquids had been absorbed. The stew was then dried in the sun and packed into bags made of sheep's stomachs. At mealtime, water was added to a portion of the meat to reconstitute it into a stew or soup. It wasn't till the 18th century that its now distinguishing spice, paprika, was added. What's the name of this most traditional of Hungarian dishes? Seungmin.
Goulash.
And this is proving to be a very strong section for you. Seungmin, you get to choose.
In capitals, 10 points.
Okay, in capitals for 10 points.
Hello, my name is Young-Suk Park, Director, Public Diplomacy, Australian Embassy, Seoul. I basically promote image of Australia by organizing cultural events such as film festivals and organize ministerial visits. Today, I'm going to ask you questions about capital cities in the world. Please listen carefully and good luck. This question is multiple choice. Of the following, which is an incorrect connection between a country and its capital? 1. Korea, Seoul. 2. Japan, Tokyo. 3. Yugoslavia, Zagreb. 4.
Turtles.
Number 3.
That's right. Yugoslavia's capital is Beograd, and Zagreb is the capital of Croatia. And Turtles, with that, you get to choose.
In capitals for 20 points.
In capitals for 20 points.
Founded in 1580, this city is one of the world's great cities. The city's name, which means good air in Spanish, was given by early
Seungmin.
Buenos Aires.
And with that, Seungmin, you get to choose.
In capitals, 30 points.
In capitals for 30 points.
Every state in this nation wanted its major city to be the capital. Finally, a new federal territory was created, and the capital was developed by American architect Walter Burley Griffin. Construction of this new capital began in 1913, and the National Parliament moved here from its temporary seat in Melbourne in 1927. Which capital city is this?
Turtles.
Sydney?
Seungmin. Seungmin, final answer? Okay. Again, we're talking about the capital city of Australia. Located in the Australian Capital Territory in southeastern Australia. It was temporarily seated in Melbourne, and now it is here. 5 seconds. Seungmin.
Brisbane.
Good guess. Turtle's final guess? No? Okay. And with that, the answer is Canberra. I'm sure you all knew it, but it just didn't come at the moment. Okay, I will choose the next question. I'll go with energy for 10 points.
Okay, this question is multiple choice, so be careful with your answers. Energy related to position is called potential energy. Which of the following is considered as potential energy? Number 1, solar energy. Number 2, geothermal energy. Number 3, water power. Number 4,
Seungmin.
Water power.
The fourth is thermal power, and the rest are thermal energy and heat energy. Seungmin, you get to choose.
In capitals, 40 points.
In capitals for 40 points.
The site of this city was so carefully chosen that consideration was given to the geology, climate, transportation, recreation, public administration, etc. Lucio Costa won the design competition for it, with plans for it in the form of a gigantic aircraft. This planned city was constructed on an uninhabited site to replace crowded Rio de Janeiro as the national capital.
Turtles.
Brasilia.
Very good. And this is one of Brazil's World Heritages as is designated by UNESCO. And Turtles, it's good to see you on the board again. Let's choose.
In capitals for 50 points.
In capitals for 50 points.
This country's capital is called Bandar Seri Begawan. Bandar is the Hindi word for monkey. The capital of this country is named after Lord Hanuman, the Hindu monkey god. It is located on the northern coast of the island of Borneo. The country is a constitutional monarchy and it is ruled by a sultan. The sultan of this country since 1967 is one of the world's wealthiest persons. What is this?
Turtle.
Brunei.
Very good. With that, you're almost caught up. You have only 20 points separating from Seungmin in the lead. Turtles, you get to choose.
Okay, Eureka for 10 points.
Eureka for 10 points.
Eureka for 10 points. Something all of us use regularly had its origin in a fierce rainstorm in 1564 that uprooted an immense tree in Borrowdale, England. In the cavity of the tree, they discovered a vast supply of pure graphite, thought at the time to be a form of lead, and noticed it could be used for writing.
Turtles.
Lightning pole.
Now, Seungmin, it's your chance to answer, and we will finish the question.
It is one of the most popular tools for ephemeral writing. What is this?
Seungmin, 5 seconds. Pencil. Seungmin? Seungmin?
Pencil.
Yes. Turtles, I think you would have known the answer and you knew the story behind it, but we were asking for the pencil. And Seungmin, I want to remind you that we would like for you to buzz in and then have me call you and then answer, okay? And so you get to choose, Seungmin.
Musically Yours for 10.
Musically Yours for 10 points. This question is multiple choice. Of the following, which is a type of sad Portuguese folk song? 1. Chanson, 2. Canzone, 3. Fado, and 4. Ballad. Seungmin.
Number 3.
And Seungmin, you are increasing your lead. Turtles, you know we've got lots of points on the board, meaning you can still catch up. I want to encourage you. Seungmin, what would you like to have?
Musically Yours for 20 points.
Musically Yours for 20 points. Recently, this person has become an ardent supporter of a pioneering research program on vocal restoration that one day could help her sing again. In 1997, Turtles.
Julie Andrews.
She apparently had surgery and an operation to remove non-cancerous throat nodules, and that left her with a problem with her singing. And of course, she is very well known for singing classics as My Fair Lady, Camelot, and film versions of Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music. Now, Turtles, you get to choose.
Musically Yours for 30 points.
Okay, Musically Yours for 30 points. He was brought up by his musical elder brother after their father died in 1695. He studied music passionately, creeping out of his bed to copy his brother's collection of music by the dim light of the moon. This ruined his weak eyesight and later led to his blindness. He is celebrated as the creator of the Brandenburg Concertos, the Turtles.
Johannes Bach.
Right? He's also famous for the Well-Tempered Clavier and also the organ practice piece for his second wife, Anna Magdalena. And Seungmin, we want to see you on the board again. And Turtles, you get to choose.
Musically Yours for 40 points.
Okay, Musically Yours for 40 points. He was born Harry Roger Webb in Lucknow in 1940 and was declared a Knight of the British Empire in July 1995, the first rock star to be so honored. Seungmin. Final answer? The chance to answer goes over to the Turtles team, and I'll finish the question. The first rock star to be so honored. He quickly found greater success as an all-round entertainer with pop hits such as Living Doll and an actor in clean teen films such as The Young Ones in 1961 and Summer Holiday in 1962. Who is he? Think of the years. His films, The Young Ones in 1961 and Summer Holiday in 1962. Turtles, 5 seconds. As an additional hint, this person also performed in Korea in 1969 and was welcomed by numerous female fans. Ooh, Cliff Richard is the man. And Seungmin, I think you knew, but it just wouldn't come. Okay, I'll choose the next question. We'll go with energy for 20 points.
Energy for 20 points. As of June, there are more than 2,000 of these buses nationwide. This was provided by the Korean Environment Ministry since...
Turtles?
LNG bus.
Seungmin, you get to answer, and please finish the question.
This was provided by the Korean Environment Ministry since 2000 to host a World Cup in a better environment. The Environment Ministry is planning to replace all city buses that run on diesel gas to buses that use this. These buses use compressed this and not gasoline. What is this?
Seungmin.
Natural gas.
Yes. course, on these buses, you will be able to see the letters NGV for compressed natural gas. And Seungmin, you get to choose.
30 points for energy.
Okay, energy, 30 points.
Energy for 30 points. In June, the US magazine Newsweek depicted that in 50 years, the age of fossil fuels that use coal or gas will be over and will be followed by solar energy, hydrogen energy, and this. In Korea, a complex to generate this is scheduled to be built in Daegwangyo Ranges this year.
Turtles.
Wind powered?
And this is a clean and renewable source of energy, and it usually uses turbines. That's right, wind power or wind energy was what we were looking for. This is a very close match. Turtles, you're at 210, and Seungmin, 190. You guys are going back and forth with every question, so it's very interesting. Turtles, you get to choose.
Musically yours for 50 points.
Okay, musically yours for 50 points. In 1927, at the age of 10, Yehudi Menuhin played in Berlin with the Philharmonic Orchestra. After this famous performance, the boy found himself lifted up and kissed by a frail little man with a wild white mane. Quote, "Today, Yehudi, you have once again proved to me that there is a God in heaven," end quote, the man said with tears streaming down his face. He is a German-born American physicist and Nobel...
Albert Einstein?
Turtles?
Oh, sorry.
Albert Einstein. And of course, Albert Einstein is also a Nobel laureate, and he was best known as the creator of the special and general theories of relativity. Seungmin, we want to see you on the board. We have lots of questions. We'll see what happens with the rest of this game. Turtles, you get to choose again.
Energies for 40 points.
Okay, energy for 40 points.
This is a unit of work or energy in the international system of units. It is equal to the work done by a force of 1 Newton acting through 1 meter. Named in honor of the English physicist James Prescott, blank, it equals 10...
Seungmin.
Joules?
It equals 10 to the 7th erg, and this is the unit of energy, joules, right? Joules' law is what we refer to. And Seungmin, you get to choose.
Energy for 50.
Energy, we close out the category with 50 points.
This organization, which is the United States nuclear watchdog, warned in June that radioactive materials needed for a dirty bomb could be found in almost every country, and more than 100 states had inadequate controls to prevent their theft. This autonomous intergovernmental organization is dedicated to increasing the contribution of atomic energy to the world's peace and well-being. It also ensures that agency assistance is not used for military purposes. What is the name of this organization?
Turtles.
AIEA?
Seungmin, 5 seconds. Now think carefully about this. North Korea announced its withdrawal from this organization in February of 1993, but in 1994 reached an agreement with the US regarding light water type power reactors. 5 seconds. Turtles.
IAEA?
This is the International Atomic Energy Agency. We were fooling around with the letters there. And so, Turtles, you get to choose.
Eureka for 30 points.
With Eureka for 30 points.
One of the many legends about the discovery of this is that of Khaldi, an Arab goat herd, who was puzzled by the queer antics of his flock. Around 8850, Khaldi supposedly sampled the berries of the evergreen bush on which the goats were feeding, and on experiencing a sense of exhilaration, proclaimed his...
Seungmin.
Coffee?
Very good. And of course, after the goats fed on this, they were sensing a sense of exhilaration, and he proclaimed his discovery to the world. And of course, we drink this hot or cold, and this is coffee. And Seungmin, you get to choose.
40 points.
Okay, we'll go with Eureka for 40 points.
In 1974, 3M product researcher Art Fry found a use for this product that nobody thought would sell. In finding a new use for glue that did not stick, He created a product
Seungmin.
that...
Post-it.
Yes. And with that, Seungmin, you stand at 300 points and Turtles at 310. Everything hangs on this last question. And so we will have this last question. Eureka for 50 points.
This technological standard works by converting speech into digital information, which is then transmitted as a radio signal over a wireless network. Using a unique code,
Seungmin. Okay, the chance to answer goes over to the Turtles team, and please finish the rest of the question.
using a unique code to distinguish each different call enables many more people to share the airwaves at the same time. Created by Qualcomm, over 100 million people worldwide use this standard for cellular phone communications, which is a standard here in Korea. What is this technology?
Turtles?
CDMA.
Yes. Code division multiple access. And with that, Turtles, you clinch the win. Congratulations. 300 versus 360. You win the game.
Various prizes are awaiting our winning contenders. Your first win will take you on a trip to Jeju Island. Your second win to Japan. Your third win will take you to China. And on your fourth win, you'll win a trip to Southeast Asia. On your fifth win, a trip to Hawaii. Your sixth win, a trip to the United States. And on your seventh win, you'll take the grand prize of a tour of Europe. We hope many of you join us.
Seungmin, this was a very close game. You guys did a great job, and it was just the last question. It came down to that. Well, do you have any last words for the people who are watching at home?
Yes, maybe. And we want to say that congratulations to the other team. And it was a very interesting game.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us. And Turtles team, this makes it your win number 2 in a row. You're still gonna give your tickets to your friends?
So far.
And well, how far do you want to go in your generosity to your friends, actually?
Maybe we'll think about it after maybe the 4th or 5th round.
Ah, wow, we're already looking ahead to the 4th or 5th. Well, congratulations again. And with that, we have a winner, second time in a row. And if you want to join us, or if you have any questions or comments for us, please write us at arirang TV at contenders@arirangtv.com. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.